Netflix must be feeling pretty good. Space Force, his next science fiction comedy series with Steve Carell, Office, because it has just released a second entertaining trailer, with more than 3 million. The show marks Carell's first big comeback in TV comedy since Office wrapped up 7 years ago. Created by Carell and Greg Daniels, who also created Parks and Recreation and the new comic series Download, Space Force was inspired in part by the Trump administration's announcement to create UN. Netflix was allegedly so passionate about the series number 8211. Ratings for Office on his streaming service remain consistently high, number 8211, that he immediately got it back. Young, Silicon Valley, Crazy Rich Asians, Noah Emmerich, Americans, Lisa Kudrow, Friends, and Jane Lynch, Glee, Wonderful Mrs. Maisel, among others. According to the official premise, a decorated pilot dreaming of leading the Air Force, 4-star General Mark R. In the first trailer, we saw freshly promoted Mark stuck with the mission of establishing a new military branch known as the Space Force. Admittedly, this was not the promotion he hoped for, but like a good soldier, he got started. In doing so, he must navigate political waters. His rival, General Kit Grabiston, Noah Emmerich, was behind his failure. And its chief scientist, Dr. Adrian Malkovich, has a pacifist bias not entirely suited to a military branch. In a line destined to become an instant classic, Mark says to Mallory, "As a scientist, you are true to reason, which makes you a little untrustworthy." Welcome to Space Force headquarters. YouTube Netflix. It is chaired by General Mark Nayad, Steve Carell. YouTube Netflix. The first launch is not going well. YouTube Netflix. Space is difficult. YouTube Netflix. This congressman strangely resembles the American Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, alias AOC. YouTube Netflix. It's the moon. Flat, sorry, number 8230, YouTube Netflix. Well, actually number 8230, Drive. Adrian Mallory, John Malkovich, is that guy. YouTube Netflix. Mark's archive, General Kit Grabiston, Noah Emmerich. YouTube Netflix. Just a friendly competitive training exercise. YouTube Netflix. Demonstration of a potential new type of rocket fuel. YouTube Netflix. Media officer, Ben Schwartz, is looking for American heroes. No Argos. YouTube Netflix. Lisa Kudrow plays Mark's wife Maggie. YouTube Netflix. Encouraging words from Mark's teenage daughter, Erin, Diana Silvers. YouTube Netflix. Because we dance to J-pop, as we do. YouTube Netflix Space Monkey. YouTube Netflix take a spacesuit for a spin. YouTube Netflix apparently, there is finally reason to celebrate. YouTube Netflix a nice toast. YouTube Netflix we see even more of this tension between Mark and Mallory in the new trailer, as Mallory's insistence on hard science repeatedly throws cold water on Spack. When Mark draws a straight line to illustrate the surface of the moon, flat, sorry, Mallory chimes, the surface is actually a complex topography number 8230. In another scene, Graveston brings his own tea. Mallory can't resist a little snark, it's hungry hippos at best. But then his innate optimism comes into play, there will be setbacks. But if you fall on your face, you get up. Space Force lands on Netflix on May 29, 2020. Image of advertisement by YouTube Netflix. But we also see the two men, polar opposites in many ways, warming each other through the inevitable ups and downs of the takeoff of an emerging Space Force. We have glimpses of lazy recruits, an embarrassing congressional audience after a failed rocket test, and even a space monkey throwing a bone to a space dog. Certainly, the stakes are high. If we don't succeed, it will be the most cataclysmic failure in the short history of Space Force, said Mark.